G'day Spurs fans, Paul the Hotspur hippie here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. Game's finished a little bit ago, just had a bit of a break. Thought I'd come and just give you my thoughts about the game because I've had a little look at around the Spursosphere, and I think I was watching a different football match to the ones that most people are watching, but there you go. We won 1-0, Tottenham won, Tottenham Hotspur won, Burnley 0. I think we were in control of the game. I was very pleased with the lineup. It shows that we're taking this cup seriously, aren't we? There's no, you've got to play a weakened team, Ange, because we've got to focus on top four. That's not happening, is it? That's about the strongest team we could have put out. Maybe, you could argue maybe Skip or Højbjerg, but, that's what we got. And the way the game went to me, I thought we started nice and lively. We kept the control of the ball well. We didn't, our midfield and up and front third, look, it didn't have the quality we're used to because we had six first team players unavailable for selection. And I think for that team that we put out on the pitch, what do you expect? I thought they did all right. There were some things I thought we did really well, actually. I thought we hassled Burnley off the ball. We were nice and physical with them. We bullied them a little bit. And the main thing I noticed is that Burnley changed their style of football, man. As soon as I saw that, I thought, we've got this. I know the game might have been close, and it was a moment of brilliance through Pedro Porro that got us over the line. But Burnley changed. They've been trying to play out from the back, play decent football this season. From goal kicks, it was always the long ball. From when the ball was in play, it was not so much of the long ball. They tried to play out the back. They weren't very good at it. We closed them down. I think Tottenham closed them down well. We controlled the game. And what was pleasing was a lot of the time when their keeper was hoofing the ball up the pitch, we were winning the ball back. Those loose balls, Tottenham were winning back very, very well, I think, tonight. Some of our passing was a bit hit and miss. Skip was invisible. Lo Celso was a bit invisible. Davies and Royale did okay at centre half. Royale was I think had the better game than Davies. But I think between Royale and Pedro Porro, we kind of stifled Burnley's attack out of their left-hand side of the pitch. I thought we handled them pretty well. Burnley, to me, didn't look threatening at all. They struggled to string passes together. There was a period in the second half where for about 1 minute, I think they struck some passes together. But it was kind of, we were always up them. And I like that. That wasn't the best performance I've ever seen Tottenham play, but I certainly don't think it was bad, and I certainly don't think we were lucky to win at all. Burnley had a chance right near the death from a corner. Their keeper went up for it. It was the second corner he went up for. They had a great chance. The keeper got to the ball ahead of Ryan Sessegnon. Ryan Sessegnon, apart from that incident, I thought he looked all right, actually. Much better than I expected, And really, the two corners the keeper went up for could have gone either way, couldn't they, really? They were close to scoring, but fluffed it. But a loose ball comes out of Tottenham, and we would have scored a goal as well. So it's not all unlucky Burnley, lucky Spurs. That goes both ways, I think. What I also liked was the fact after we went 1-0 up, let's talk about the goal. I thought Burnley's goalkeeper had a little bit of a shocker today. He tried to roll it out to one of his players. Pedro Porro anticipated it right in there, nicked the ball, had a bit of a look around, couple of steps and thought, sod it, I'm going to go for a goal. About 25 yards out, it was an absolute perler. It was a magnificent goal. Well done, Pedro. But what I liked about us playing was no game management. 1-0 up, no plan B, as they say. We tried to score a second. And I thought that was great because the more you practice that sort of stuff, the better you get at it, don't you? You don't have to rely on boring old stuff like running it to the corner flag, winding down the clock. Burnley were trying to wind down the clock quite a bit before we scored. The goal forced them to try and start playing. They just didn't look threatening. I know Burnley had a couple of very good chances, but we had some good chances as well. So I don't think Burnley were in it for a lot of that game. It looked to me like they were hoping to get a replay back at their ground, but it didn't come off for them. That's what happens, you know. They sacrificed their style of football. That's when I knew Tottenham Hotspur was going to win this match. We cut it close, but we won the game. You know what? Don't matter, does it? We go through to the fourth round, and we got a little ping pong ball with a number that will represent Tottenham Hotspur. We'll play, I don't know, Sutton United. That'd be all right, wouldn't it? It'd be nice to have one of them draws next. Not Liverpool or Arsenal or something like that. We want to go on a cup run. I don't care, man. I'm happy. I'm happy. Look, like I say, with that team, what do you expect? What do you expect? I thought Ange got it exactly right with the team selection. He got it right with the substitutions. He just got it right all the way through. Højbjerg was a bit wobbly when he came on. I don't know, man. I don't know. Needs an upgrade. We need a midfield to upgrade. You know, give us more options either than Skip or Højbjerg. We really do, I think. No Dyer on the bench through injury, which is what Ange said. He was probed a bit about that in the press conference afterwards. Bit of a journalist being a little bit smart arsey, saying, "Oh, has it got anything to do with his Bayern Munich move?" And Ange saying, "No, they're two separate things. Dyer was injured. I could have said he's just not selected. I could have just said that. So you know. So it looks like Eric Dyer might be on his way to Bayern Munich. I mean, buggered if I know how this crazy world of football works anyway. But thanks, Harry Kane. Thanks, Harry Kane. You knew that we were losing your goals up front, and now you've stopped the goals in at the other end through Eric Dyerisms. So you've done us another solid. Harry Kane always will be one of our own. Thank you very much. Through the next round, we came through fairly unscathed. Ben Davies has picked up a hamstring, possibly a hamstring injury. Ange was also asked, with Ben Davies out injured, can you really afford to lose Eric Dyer? Yeah, we can, basically. One word answer. I've forgotten how the question was phrased, but Ange either said yes or no. In other words, we don't need Eric Dyer, which is music to my ears. So I don't know. I'm happy. I found it to be quite an exciting game, actually. I was entertained. That's all I can ask from a game of football. I was entertained. I didn't think we were going to lose that. Well, maybe for those people who watched the watch along, maybe there was a bit of a squeaky bum moment here and there. But like I say, those two late Burnley corners could have gone either way. Ball bobbles out to us and we get an easy goal. As it was, Burnley had a good chance but didn't stick it in the back of the net. So they're out. That's one Premier League team out. There's a few draws. That was the main thing not the main thing. I didn't want to lose, but we avoided a replay. So that's nice, isn't it? Good start to the FA. Good start to the FA Cup campaign. Good start. Could this be the year of the cockerel? Looks like we're taking it serious. Donnelly came on late. Scarlett came on late. Didn't really see too much from Donnelly because I'm watching it on my phone while I'm doing the watch along. Very hard. I can't distinguish a lot of players, but I kind of recognise how some of them play. I thought Scarlett was all right when he came on. We didn't lose our shape too much because we weren't really that effective. Like our main strength tonight, it wasn't on the ball, it was off the ball. So I think that's really what won us the game. We didn't give Burnley a chance to settle down and play any football. We forced them to change their game plan. We stuck to ours. So I think, as well as the scoreboard saying it was a 1-0 victory to Tottenham, I think it was a moral victory, a football philosophical victory. We're going to the next round. Tails are wagging at Tottenham Hotspur. Good result. Well done, the boys. We dug it out. We live to fight another day in the finest knockout competition in the world. So until next time, folks, peace and love, man, and come on, you Spurs.